Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by the Camping Family channel today. I'm Fred. Guess what? Back out in the rig today, doing a little bit of work. We have a new sofa. It's not in yet, but it's in the garage. It got delivered. Great news. So, other sofa's out. Let's take a look. Alright, so we pulled the other sofa out. This was the jackknife. It was 4 bolts. Not bad at all. The bolts went right through the frame and right into the subfloor. There's a mount down here, and these bolts were going right down in it through the frame. 4 of them. Not a problem. So it slipped out. I got it out the door. Really had no issues taking it out the door. Actually did it myself. Didn't need to get my wife. It was not too bad, just shimmying it out. So that was that. We have our new one in the garage. We'll go take a look here in a second. I believe it's the Thomas Payne collection. Should fit right into this space here. Debating on how to mount it. Just depends on what we're looking at. So that's the next. Let's go take a look at the new sofa. Alright, so we are out here in the garage. Here's the new sofa. As you can see here, dimensions 36, 33, 68. So I needed 68 inches. I've got about 70 and a half. That's about it. So it's gonna be a little tight, but it'll work. So I believe this is the Thomas Payne 68-inch TF destination. Yeah, pecan. It's about the only kind that we thought would fit color-wise. I took out some of it, but this is what it looks like. Spiders. This is what it looks like. Opening it up. There you go. Now there's of course some other pieces that I took out there in the house, but this is it right here. Should go nice in there. So once my wife's ready here today, we're gonna put this in and assemble it. Should go right through the doorway. That's the goal. Alright, we'll pick it up shortly. Well, I'm in the process of putting together the trifold sofa bed, and I came across an issue. Well, the first issue was we did not get any instructions on how to put this together. Some assembly is required, but it came with the backboard, and the backboard just sat down here and fell down. So I was kind of confused as to how it mounts, because it didn't make sense that the board, you would just pull it up and set it down. It just didn't make sense. But I did notice there is, if you look at my fingers, areas for mounting. Well, if we look at the screws that came with it, there is indeed a set of screws to use for mounting. Or actually bolts and nuts. There actually is a set of bolts and nuts used for mounting. These are used for mounting the little wooden leg posts if you need them for indoor use. I need to mount them to the bottom of my RV. So I don't need to use these. But I was curious as to what these were. And that is indeed what is used to mount this backboard, or the pad, to the back of the couch. So I looked underneath here. If you pull back this little piece of fabric, there is a hinge. And there's 2 of them. So there's a hinge on both sides. And that's what you use to mount it. But you have to unzip the fabric to pull back the hinge. It doesn't come through the hole from the factory. So you're not going to see it. You see how he did that? There's a hole in the fabric that's used for it. So go ahead, unzipper the fabric, pull the hinge through the hole, and from there it's pretty straightforward on how you're going to mount it. But I was confused for about 5 minutes trying to figure out how in the world that backboard is going to flip down. And yeah, I found the hinges. So there you go. That should be straightforward. Just in case somebody has a question on the Thomas Payne fold-out couch, new from the factory. Some assembly is required. It's just a matter of finding the hinges and using the supplied nut and bolt set to attach it to the frame, which is right there. Okay, so here's the backboard mounted using the supplied hardware. 2 nuts and bolts on this side, 2 nuts and bolts on the other side. Hand tightened. Doesn't need to be cranked down or torqued. So pretty simple. Just had to figure out how to do it. But now this folds down and becomes your bed. And here we have it. So this is the Thomas Payne sleeper sofa, tri-fold, all in. As you just saw, we had some assembly was required. Not too bad. Just had to figure out how to mount that backboard. But it looks nice. Fits nice. See, look how much room I had there. Maybe you know, good 1.5 inches. So what did it say? It was 68 inches. And I'm pretty much tight right up against over here. So I was right on it, about 70 inches when I measured. And fits really nice. Now, one thing I don't have is it is not bolted down yet. That's the next project. I bought some hardware. Hardware's not here yet. It's on back order from Home Depot. Once it's here, we'll do a separate video and we'll mount it to the floor. That's the last step. Really glad we got this one in. This is a real nice sofa. Lots of support. I mean, these cushions are nice, soft. Put them over here. Move them out of the way. You know, and then it just tri-folds out. Just like any other tri-fold. Comes out. Yep. Pretty hard when it's not bolted down. But as you see, here we go. There it is, one-handed. And then we have a mattress that we throw on top of there. So that's it. Ready to go. My daughter's sleeping quarters. Very much like what we had in the other rig. Which is perfect. Because she was comfortable in it. And if she's comfortable, change for her can be an issue. So this is pretty much mimics what we had in the other rig. Which is what we wanted. So easy. Set back up. Get my fingers under there. Hinges work great. Now, this is a little bit stiff yet, plus it's not bolted down, so it does not go down as easy as it could. And it will. Goes down like that. Then, of course, we just put our little pillows off the back. And we are all set up. There we go. But as you can see, it slides really easy. So definitely needs bolted down. But thanks for watching. If you're still watching, this was a must. Glad we did it. Great upgrade. That's made by Liebert. So pretty good quality. About $1,200 to be honest with you in price. Shop around. Prices vary, but there's very little stock out there right now in September of 2021. So it is what it is. Anyway, I'm babbling. Hope everyone's doing great. Hey, it is Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day to everyone. So on that note, see you on the next one.